Welcome to this week's vlog. I'm out for a walk with Coco, Molly and Lola, going for an evening potter. Coco and Molly are doing their strength exercises and we thought that we would join them. I've left Tori in the little paddock having some grass. I need to go back and muck out their stables. They've actually been in today. I had the physio this morning come to see Molly, and so I just left them in so Coco could ride when she got back from school. So that was our plan. I'm actually supposed to be in London this evening and I've been looking forward to it actually for a couple of weeks, and I pulled out this afternoon just feeling under pressure, tired and a little stressed, and I thought, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this? Because I really wanted to go. I really wanted to listen to Dr. Tara talking, and I knew it was going to be a lovely event, and my friend Priscilla was coming with me. I was so looking forward to seeing her and having a good catch up. But we're going up to Scotland tomorrow morning. I haven't started my packing. I've still got a load of laundry that needs dealing with. There are a few bits that need ironing. I need to be packed. I need to be organised. And I had just lots of kind of things that unexpectedly happened today that got me behind. And I thought, do you know what? Nah, it got to like 3:10 and I needed to leave at 4 because rush hour, I needed to leave 2.5 hours to get to London and be there on time. And I thought, do you know what? I need to use this time. So I opted out. I sent an email apologising and said, I'm really sorry. But it's been quite a lot to squeeze into this week. It's back from badminton on Sunday night and I've basically had 4 days to do everything that I needed to do before heading up to Scotland, and I had such a wonderful day with Nadia yesterday, but we ended up filming for a couple of hours longer than I thought, and there's been just a busy week, a very busy week, and sometimes it goes like that. But anyway, we are enjoying our walk, enjoying our fresh air, and then I will get back and get everything organised without being really stressed and under pressure, because we're taking Coco to school and then heading off. So there's no time to, there was no time in the morning. I just needed to crack on. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy our walk and probably chat to you tomorrow when we're en route to Scotland. So I know I said I'd talk to you tomorrow, but actually I thought I'd share with you what I'm wearing today, because I've got this gorgeous green quarter zip on from Salt House. And remember, I've got my discount code with Salt House, which is Charlie Gray, which gets you, I think it's 10% off. I need to check that out. I'll check it out and let you know. But I'm wearing this. It's so gorgeous. I love the gold buttons. It just feels a little bit more elevated, with an old white linen shirt. I think this one's from Gap. And then, of course, I've got my beachy belt, my jeans, my wellies, and I popped this gilet on. This one is from the Chestnut collection, and I just thought actually the blue looked much better with the green rather than going for my green chauffour gilet. So I've popped my Chestnut collection one on. I think, yes, I've got a pocket full of treats and various things, plaiting bands and all sorts of things in my pockets. But this is my look for just, pottering around, walking the dogs, and I did pop out and I had a Zoom meeting, so I just put this quarter zip over my shoulders just to look a little bit more elevated, a little bit more put together. And then actually it's been quite cold today, so I popped it on for going to the post office to post orders and for the school run. But Lola and I are walking back, so I'm swapping arms. I did an arm workout and lots of tricep dips. My arms are a little bit aching. In fact, I think every part of my body is aching. I've been doing my workouts this week, which is really good. I don't know if I'm going to bother next week in Scotland. I think I'm going to take Scotland as a little bit of a holiday, a little bit of a reset. It's our wedding anniversary while we're up there, and Simon's got something lovely booked for us to do together. And I think I'll take my trainers and I might. We'll see how I feel. But I've been very good this week, very active, but I certainly feel all of my muscles. Anyway, I'm going to go back, muck out Molly's stable, give them their supper, and then turn them out and, then cook our supper, pack, ready to hit the road tomorrow morning. So we are loading up the car. Well, I say we, that's the royal we, that's Simon, while I'm upstairs getting ready. But he took the car to get cleaned yesterday, so it's sparkling, and we are just getting all organised. So I just shared with you the car, and I'm here popping on my makeup. I'm really pleased I didn't go to London. I'm feeling so much better than I was yesterday. Cool, calm, collected, and relatively organised. I am just popping on my makeup. We are leaving for the school run in 45 minutes. So I'm under control and had a really, really good night's sleep. So I'll just quickly do my makeup and then I'll chat to you a bit more. So as I pack, well, as I'm doing my makeup, I pop it straight into my makeup bag, and that way I know I haven't forgot anything. And that's actually how I do it when I'm like skincare, shower stuff. I literally like use it, pack it, and that's that way I find you don't forget stuff. That makes sense. I am wearing this Balkan dress that I bought at the like vintage pre-loved clothes sale. I got it for £20, absolute bargain, and I just thought, I thought I would just be really comfy and not wear jeans. I'm actually going to wear. Lola's excited because she knows that the car's being loaded up and we're going on an adventure. So Lola is coming with us. We're leaving the little dogs here, and Coco is going to go and stay with a friend this weekend. Actually, her friend's mum's just texted me. She's like, she can stay a week if she likes. So that is really sweet. Always curl my eyelashes just to look a little bit more awake. I had them, like, I don't know what the word is, lifted, I think that's the word, once, and I didn't really like it. But I have really poker straight eyelashes, like I have poker straight hair, and they just look so much better when they have got a little lift in them. But I'll just quickly show you my dress. I've just put this navy knit on. This is an Aspiga knit that I've had, oh gosh, for at least 5 years. Just put a little belt, comfy dress. It's got pockets. I will wear my Salt House loafers. I think these are my tattier pair, so I will put my other pair on, and that is my outfit for travelling. I'm going to quickly finish my makeup, have breakfast, finish loading up, drop Coco at school, and head north. So the car is loaded. We have dropped Coco at school. Lola is in the back. Simon's put our hats on the seat there. We've even bought our own pillows, but I am so much better with this sort of firm, I actually can't reach it, it's behind that one, with this firm kind of sculpted, and it's not the nicest thing to sleep on, but it's so much better for my neck and my back. So we've got our pillows.
Do you want a newspaper?
Don't want a newspaper, no thank you. Well, maybe darling, I could read a newspaper.
Do you want a mail?
I don't mind, surprise me.
There's Tatman stuff there. There's an article about 151.
Simon's bought magazines for me. He is the best husband. I got into his car yesterday because he'd taken this to go and get it cleaned, and I just said, I love my husband. He'd put my sunglasses there, he'd put a bottle of water and my little makeup-y pouch thing he'd put in the car. I'd taken it from this car and put it into his car, just ready for me, and I got in there and was like, oh, Si, I love you. Anyway, he's bought me magazines. He's bought The Field. Actually, we subscribe to The Field, so that gets sent in the post. He's bought me English Home. I love him. He's bought me Tatler, Happy and Glorious, and yeah, he just said there's an article about 151, which is a nightclub that's on the King's Road. I'm sure it's closed. I don't know, I need to find out. The 151 I used to live in. I lived around the corner, and every night that I went out. I didn't go out that often, but certainly at least once a week I would end up in the 151. That's how much of a regular I was. So there's an article about that. And yes, I'm going to read. Si's driving, he's doing the first leg, and then we'll swap over, and hopefully we have a good journey. We are due to arrive without stopping at 7:30 p.m, so we will see. I think we will stop a few times. We'll take Lola for a nice walk, we'll, you know, potter up, so we'll probably get there. What are you thinking, like 10 p.m?
Oh no,
8:30. Oh, okay, we can do this. Right, I'll chat to you later. So we're having a really good journey north. We've just stopped at T-Bay Services to give Lola a walk. So just had a nice walk with her, and we're going to grab late lunch here before continuing on upwards we go. But the road's been pretty clear. I did about 4 hours of driving, Simon was working, and then we swapped over, and I've done a little bit of work, some emails, a couple of phone calls, and now I'm going to take over the driving again for a little while. Oh, I need to concentrate. But we're having a good journey north. So we've been on the road for just over 12 hours. Simon is driving now, although I'm about to take over. The car is quite full. The windscreen is disgustingly dirty, and we've almost run out of water, but we've got an hour to go. The scenery is so beautiful. The weather up here is incredible, and Lola is being very, very well behaved. We've let her out a few times. She travels brilliantly. She's so good. And Simon and I have been sharing the driving, although you've done the lion's share of the last bit, I think, haven't you? Anyway, nearly there. We've got an hour to go, and yeah, the boys are playing cricket tomorrow. Did you know they're playing on opposite teams? They're playing against each other. Yeah, they've just messaged. So that will be really exciting. Really looking forward to seeing them, watching them play cricket, and have a lovely week up here. Well, good morning. We are here, and we have the most incredible view of a castle, which is just perfect. Open up our curtains and get that amazing view. The weather is incredible. We are about to take Lola for a walk on the beach and then watch the boys play cricket. They're actually on opposite teams playing against one another, so that will be interesting. But we had a really good drive up yesterday, and actually I don't know if you're used to doing long journeys, but sometimes you can arrive and feel absolutely exhausted and drained, and actually both Si and I were like, yeah, we feel okay. It was a good run up, and we had a really good night's sleep. We've had a slow start to the morning, which has been blissful, and yeah, we're just going to go and have a little walk here, and then we're going to take Lola to the beach and then go and watch the boys play cricket this afternoon, and then we're taking them out for dinner this evening, so really looking forward to spending some time with them. And then tomorrow we have got the Gordon Castle Highland Games. We went last year. It's so much fun. We're meeting friends there, and I can't wait. So I will share snippets of today with you, but we're spending most of it with the boys. So Simon and I have had a little potter around this morning and popped to the local co-op, but we found, in fact it was recommended to us by somebody that we met, a delicatessen called Delish, something like that. Look, if you can see the sea behind me. I didn't dare film in Delish because I think she would have thought I was crazy, but it's an old-fashioned delicatessen. Her husband is a fisherman. It's just over there. Her husband is a fisherman, and I've got a lobster roll. Simon's got a crab sandwich. That is our lunch. We're going out on a boat in a few days' time, and she's going to make us a picnic. Just a really, really lovely old-fashioned service. Such a lovely lady, and a really, really great find. So anyway, we are now going to head to school to watch the boys play cricket. Well, good morning. I'm just out for a morning stroll with Lola in my pyjamas. We just spotted a couple of hares, which I've managed to film, and they hadn't spotted Lola or I for a while. We got quite close. It's very exciting. It is a little overcast this morning, with beautiful castle ruins behind me there. Slept like an absolute log. I actually think I really needed this little break up here. It's a working holiday for Simon and I. I've actually got. So today we're going to Gordon Castle, which I absolutely love. The walled garden there is magnificent, and I've met Sarah Gordon Lennox a couple of times, and she's just a wonderful lady. I don't think we went to the Highland Games last year. I think we went the year before, and it's really, really incredible. Unfortunately, because of music regulations, I have to dub out all of the music and choose my own over it because it's copyright issues, which is such a shame because the pipe bands are amazing. So I'm really looking forward to that today. And tomorrow is actually our wedding anniversary, and I've got 2 meetings. And then, oh my goodness, guys, I can't quite believe this. I had an email out of the blue from Radio 4 Women's Hour. Would I be on it? So on Tuesday, I'm on Women's Hour, which is utterly terrifying. They invited me to Broadcasting House. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm in Scotland, but I can do it on Zoom. So I'm doing that on Zoom, which is utterly terrifying, but really exciting at the same time. And then, then I've got a couple of meetings on Tuesday after that, but it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting. But it is nice to be up here having a bit of a change of scene and a slower pace, which I've really, really needed. Simon came into our room last night, and the boys are staying with us. We took them out for supper last night. They're staying. I think Arch is going to be revising most of today, though he's not coming to the Highland Games. He's literally mid-GCSEs and taking them very seriously, which is excellent. But Simon came and was like, "Are you already going to bed?" I think it was like 8:45. Had a bath, I had my face mask on, and I was like, yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired. Didn't even read a book. I was out for the count, so it's quite lovely to be able to recharge. Anyway, I'm actually going to go and sit on my laptop and do probably an hour and a half's worth of editing my Italian cooking with Nadia. I've popped it all into the right places. I just need to now go through it, whittle it down, edit it, and one of the videos is going out, which will have already actually gone out. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it, because if you've ever wanted to make pasta, or if you just want to see a wonderful Italian lady cooking with me, a little bit of foraging, head over to check that out. And we filmed 3 videos together, 1 for my members club, 2 for YouTube, and a TikTok. So those will be coming out. Anyway, I'm going to go and sit down at my laptop and get those edited. So we're just about to head off to the Gordon Castle Highland Games, and I thought to share with you my outfit. The weather has turned slightly, so I'm wearing my jeans, my trainers, of course. I've got a peachy belt on. This blouse is from Arket. It's the only item of clothing I have from Arket, but I think it's actually quite pretty. I like the little frill detail and the way the collar sits. And then I've just gone for an M&S cashmere cardi. I actually got this pre-loved at Cheltenham. I'm going to wear my gilet. The forecast is good. I don't think it's going to rain, but it is cloudy, it is overcast, so I thought that was quite a good look. I've got my hat, just in case the sun comes out, my handbag. I've been sat at the end of the kitchen table for the last couple of hours doing a little bit of editing and a little bit of work, writing notes ahead of the I don't know if I'm being interviewed or it's just a discussion. I think it's a discussion on Women's Hour. I've just been writing a few notes, things that spring to mind, just so I've got that there on hand in case I need just to, I don't know, jog my memory about what we're talking about. I think sometimes when you get really scared, everything can go out of your mind, and you, I can sort of just suddenly have a blank mind. And so actually when things come into my mind over the next couple of days, I'm just going to jot them down. And then if I find that my mind has gone blank, I can just look down and I've got my notes. So I was just writing, my notes. Anyhow, we are going to jump in the car. So I was just taking Lola for a quick leg stretch before we head off to Gordon Castle. But hopefully it's a really, really lovely day. There's so much going on. I've been sent by a friend of ours who we're meeting up with the programme of what's happening. So we've got lots of all sorts of things, and I will share with you as much as I possibly can of the day. So here we are at Gordon Castle. There it is behind me, and I'm just taking you around because the Gordon setters are all parading. They've been parading around, but they're now stationary in the middle of the arena, so I'm going around so I can get a better look. Oh, and we've just come across a donkey and a Shetland here. We're having such a lovely day. Bumped into a few friends and the Gordon Lennoxes as well. I've been very, very welcoming, but I'm going to just turn you around and show you the amazing Gordon setters.
Dipple, the new star of Gordon Castle in the front here, 9 months old, doing really well, so she is. The Gordon were first bred as a sporting dog here at the estate in Sussex. Round about 1820 by the 4th Duke of Gordon at the time. They are known as the heavy-boned setter.
So they're getting their annual photo, and there are the Gordon Lennoxes in the middle with all of the Gordon setters.
They've all behaved incredibly well. So keep supporting the Gordon setters. They're a wonderful breed. Thanks very much.
gone over the top?
Yeah, she's overshot it.
Lola.
Handles.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good.
What's the next one?
Reset her.
Lola.
Gordon Castle.
Just change it back.
First place, that record holder again, this time a distance of 135 feet 1 inches. Kyle Randall from Gravesburg. Come on, give him a round of applause. Well done.
29-22.
That's good. That's a good second one. She just overshot the first.
That's much better.
In the bucket, in the bucket.
In the bucket, in the bucket, quick.
Yes. Sit.
Back.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, ooh,
Come on, in the bucket, quick.
quick. Dead. 1984.
Not bad. Speedy. So Lola has just done the gundog scurry. She did it with Gus and then she did it with Si, and they're actually in the lead. So it's very, very exciting. It's really lovely watching Lola work and go and retrieve and pick up and bring back to Simon. Yeah, it's really fun. It's quite cold. I'm very, very pleased I put my scarf in my hand. Like, such a change from yesterday. My lips have actually gone blue. It got so cold standing out here, so we need to get on the move and warm up.
So, Sir Robert will now face Sir Louis Legrand. Want Sir Robert in the red, Sir Louis in the blue. Here we go. Oh, another good hit. Well done. Sir Robert's horse getting up a full head of steam there.
So we've got to keep it fun, we've got to keep him entertained. He's not quite sure he might go all the way around. Go on, if you can get through there. Good boy. Good boy, Otto. Well done. Come on then. It's a smart dog figuring out how to go around. Good boy. Sit. Sit. We're going to move on now to an older dog again. Sit. Dog that wants to do a job, we encourage them, show them what that job is. They love doing it. They're happy and everyone wins. There are times where it doesn't go to plan. This morning it didn't quite go to plan every time. With the puppies earlier it didn't go to plan. But just because something doesn't go exactly to plan doesn't mean you have to give up. It just means you have to think, why didn't it go to plan? And normally when something doesn't go to plan, it's your fault, not the dog's fault. And I always say to people, there's no such thing as bad dogs, but there are plenty of bad dog owners.
Good morning. I have just bought our prize-winning Labrador for a little leg stretch. We've got some amazing coloured beehives over there behind me. Lola and I are just having a little potter. It is our wedding anniversary. Lola, have you been eating grass and you're choking on it, darling? Yeah. Yes, Mummy, I am. Right, we got that out of her mouth. It's our wedding anniversary. 18 years, can you believe it? Time flies when you're having fun, and it certainly does. And I'm looking forward to the next 18 years with my wonderful husband. He is the kindest, the funniest, the most supportive, kind of up for anything husband, which I just love, and I feel very, very, very grateful. I know that there are a lot of people that were like, oh my goodness, there's this huge age gap, lots of opinions, but you have to stick to your guns and you have to stick to what feels right for you. And we've been together, I've known him now for 20 years, married for 18, and he is just awesome, so awesome, and always is surprising me, is loving, kind, thoughtful, very, very, very funny. There is never a dull moment, and hugely supportive of me and what I'm doing. We're actually having most of today working. He's in the sitting room, I'm in the kitchen, I've got my laptop out, I've got it all going on. I've got, a lot suddenly happening. There was an article in yesterday's Argus newspaper about, it's a Sussex-based newspaper, and somebody from BBC, Surrey and Sussex, or just Sussex, I'm not actually sure, got in touch last night to say, could they interview me? They actually wanted to do it tomorrow, but that's women's hour. So I was like, I'm sorry, I'm already on women's hour, which is just, I'm feeling sick with nerves about the whole thing, but excited. And I said to Si when we were driving up and I got the email, I was like, I can totally do this. This is okay. A number of years ago, if Women's Hour had wanted to talk to me, no. But now I feel okay about doing it. So I'm swapping arms because my shoulder's a little bit funny. But it's exciting and terrifying. So although we're supposed to be on holiday, it's very much a working holiday. And actually it's quite nice not having the distractions of everything else, just to kind of be like, right, I'm just going to spend a few hours working, and I've got a few things going on today. Meeting with a brand, and a few bits and pieces I'm just doing, but it's also just nice to potter. The boys have given me a mountain of laundry, and yes, I bought my Bauer Collective laundry detergent with me on holiday. I know, but I know at the B&B where we stay they don't leave anything, so you've got to buy your own. And like going in and buying an expensive small pack of stuff that's really highly scented and full of all sorts of nasties, I was like, no, I'm just going to bring my own. So that was one of the reasons why I thought, at home, rather than being rushed and not bringing all the things that I wanted, my home comforts, I'd actually not try and do too much, pace myself, not go to the event in London, which I am disappointed about. But it just meant that I could remember to pack all of those things and just get organised and bring it all with us. So I've spent this morning between my laptop and doing laundry and just pottering around. But it is so lovely to be up here. The weather has turned. It is a little cold. We sat in front of the fire last night, Lola, and I tried a gin and tonic, Gordon Castle gin and tonic. I might actually have another one tonight. Utterly delicious. And yeah, very, very happy. Having a lovely time. And I've had lots of you have commented and said that Si's looking really well. He's lost a bit of weight. And I'm feeling like last year and the previous years, you know, there was a lot running up to us deciding to move that had been challenging. And I'm just feeling in such a better place. And I think somebody said to me, you know, it's a tough decision, but it will be the best decision you've ever made, and things will start falling into place. And they really are beginning to. And although it's scary, it is very exciting as well. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you while I had a little leg stretch with Lola. I am going to see if the washing machine has finished and get on my laptop and just crack on and do a little bit more work. And then Simon and I are going for a long walk later on today. So there's a lovely big laundry room here, and I've just done the boys' laundry. Oh, Lola has come in to say hello to us. Hi, darling. Hi. And my Bauer Collective laundry detergent. So when I was packing up, I just put, what did I bring? I bought rubber gloves. I bought rubber gloves, I bought my laundry detergent, I bought coffee, I bought granola, I bought my matcha, just those things. I just put a bag of stuff in the car, and it saves buying it when you're here. I bought some marmalade for Si, and you know, there's no point spending money on stuff that you're then going to take back down south. You may as well. And I bought some things from the fridge. I bought some yogurt, and I bought a cool box, actually. Just really handy. Put it all in, bring it with you. I think particularly when you're doing a holiday in the UK, it's just so much easier. And we're going to go and see the boys, drop laundry off, take Lola for a lovely walk, and then go out and have some supper to celebrate our anniversary. So we have come to one of my favourite spots in Scotland, Findhorn, and my parents met just up the road from here. We're going to have supper with the boys for our anniversary. We're taking them out for an early sup. Simon and I are both feeling quite hungry, We have been beavering away most of the day. We didn't have a proper lunch. We just have been yeah, in the house doing our thing. I have had a lot going on today, but lots of exciting things in the pipeline, which is good. And now the sun is shining. It is gorgeous, gorgeous weather, and we are going for something really, really lovely to eat, which I'm looking forward to. Good evening. I'm just getting ready for bed. We had a lovely, lovely supper with the boys at one of our favourite pubs. Really delicious. And I finished editing a video, which actually is for my members club. Watched a programme on dyslexia with Si. He offered me a drink and I was like, I don't think I should tonight. I've had a lovely bath. I have popped my Current Body green tea serum, I think that's what it's called, on. Actually just about to pop my red light mask on, get into bed and try and get a good night's sleep. I have taken my magnesium and I'm hoping that sleep comes easily tonight. I'm tired and I'm trying not to panic about tomorrow. I've done my research, so yeah, I'm feeling kind of under control. I've done my research, I have read up, I've written notes, and I'm actually going to do the Zoom at school because the Wi-Fi here has dropped out a few times a day when I've been on meetings, and I just don't want to risk it. So I think school have very kindly found a little room for me with the best Wi-Fi in school. So that's where I'm going. But for now, I'm going to pop my mask on. I'm going to bid you buonanotte from the scary looking woman and get into bed, have a moment, do my thing, and hopefully have a good night's sleep, and I will chat to you all tomorrow. I've got my cosy cardigan on because it has got a little bit colder. But anyway, good night, and I will see you all tomorrow, and hopefully I'm feeling zen. At the moment, I'm currently feeling a little nervous, to be perfectly honest. Well, good morning from the bathroom here. Si is asleep. I was up bright and early. I don't think I could have laid in bed any longer. I slept relatively well, considering. But my lovely friend Hina has sent me these, and these are eye eclipse marine collagen eye mask, a cocktail of ingredients working in unison to improve elasticity, refine textures, reduce puffiness, boost hydration, repair micro damage, repair skin barrier, brighten and improve dark circles. And if there's ever a day that I needed these, it's today. So, instructions for use: apply to clean skin under the eye area or smile lines. Apply each eye mask with caution to prevent tearing or splitting. Leave on the desired area for up to 25 minutes, although for sensitive skin or new users, 5 minutes basically, and then build up to 25 minutes. Remove eye mask and pat any excess liquid into the skin. So let's try these out. I met Hina at a L'Occitane event a couple of years ago, and we've just kept in touch. She is such a lovely, lovely lady. She's got 2 daughters, and we just got chatting, we connected, and that is what I love about what I do, is actually meeting people. It's so wonderful. And Hina is the most incredible makeup artist and just a gorgeous person. So I'm thinking that these go on this way or that way. I think that way actually. So I need to make a note of the time. Okay, it's just gone 8. They feel really cooling. And like you could probably actually put them in the fridge, I don't know. But they feel cool, and it's quite cold in the house here. So I'm going to leave those on for 5 minutes. You know, these have come at the best time. I thought I'd wear my special blouse from Joanne, which I packed at the last minute. I just thought that was very Ask Charlie-esque. So I'm going to wear that. Probably actually going to have a big knit because I'm in the tower at school. but yeah, we will see. Anyway, I will come back in 5 minutes when these have done their thing. I think I actually need to possibly just lie down and relax. I'm just vlogging. So I've taken these off my eyes, besides making noises, talking to me. So I've just popped a little bit of liquid that was in with them. And then he says you can turn them around and pop them on your smile lines like that and get all of the goodness into there, like so. I am ready. I've had my breakfast. I had my granola, kefir, yogurt, and I am about to hit the road. Fi is going to stay here. You're going to listen to the radio here on
Yeah,
Saturday.
definitely.
He's
Definitely.
been very, very supportive. And yes, I've packed my bag. I've got literally everything, including the kitchen sink. I need to take my scarf. It could be, what's the temperature like out there? Is it quite pleasant?
No.
It's quite pleasant. I'm just worried, when I get nervous, I get cold. So I'm taking layers. I've got, somebody recommended this book, Cherry Cake and Ginger Beer. I thought that would be a good distraction while I'm sat there waiting rather than panicking. Just distract myself with my book. I've got my laptop, chargers, headphones, water bottle, packet of biscuits just in case I get the munchies. I'm wearing my beautiful blouse from Diane, my M&S cardi, my gilet because I don't want to get cold, peachy belt, and then I'm wearing my World Secret shoes. I have bought these and my Salt House loafers with me. These are just slightly more elevated when you want to be a little bit more smarter, together, organised. And then, what are we doing this afternoon? Just maybe going for a walk and watching Gus play cricket.
You never seem to make it.
We're actually being quite lazy. But Gus has got a cricket match this afternoon, so that will be really special. But I'm going to hit the road and yes, hopefully it goes well. So I'm all set up. I've got my Zoom going. I'm currently live, but I've muted and turned my camera off. Feeling a little bit more relaxed. They're very, very friendly. They've been really kind of clear and explained everything to me. Little nervous, but it's fine. So I'm just going to basically sit here for probably about an hour until it's my time to go on. Anyway, I've got my book, I've got my bottle of water, I'll be absolutely fine. I've done it. I was so terrified when Lola McGovern started the programme and she was talking about trad wives. I thought, oh goodness, she's just going to go off on kind of really negative tangent. And I was sat there like sweaty palms, heart racing, thinking, oh my goodness. And I've just had a flood of messages of love that has actually made me really, really quite emotional. I've just been sat there welling up, reading through people's messages. Like really, one of my mum's oldest friends just sent me the loveliest words. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. It's exciting and utterly terrifying, but wow, I'm kind of lost for words. I'm kind of speechless, and as you can see, pretty emotional. Sai sent me a message and he was like, darling, you nailed it. I'm so proud of you. And yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. So I'm back at our Airbnb and I've just been catching up with emails and messages and yeah, all of that. Lola's just come to say hello, Mama. So I was just on the phone doing a little bit of work, and him and I have had a bit of a chat and actually a little bit of a cry. Well, I've had a bit of a cry. I got this message, I think maybe I mentioned earlier, from my mum's friend, and she just said some really lovely words. And you know, Mum was a phenomenal lady and really kind of capable and organised, and she was amazing. But then she had this really unhappy marriage, and you know, it really affected her massively. And I just said to Sai, I just thanked him actually for his love, support and kindness that's enabled me to flourish and be the person that I am today. And when I got the job where we met, my boss, Simon's friend, actually employed me because he felt sorry for me because I was so nervous and so timid. And I really was. I was quite a damaged soul because of what had happened with my parents. I was really underconfident. I didn't believe in myself at all. And I was scared to say boo to a goose. And I just said to Si, thank you, because having seen my mother as such a capable, incredible person, and then such a damaged soul too, I can see how easy that is to happen. And it is a huge tragedy that my mum went through that and never recovered. She was really damaged by it. And through a lot of therapy, but through having a wonderful, supportive, loving, kind husband, I am where I am today, and I am hugely grateful for that. So I've had a weepy moment. I've had a little bit of a walk. I've had a bit of a moment. I've kind of composed myself, and I just wanted to share that with you because I think it's really important. Like, I know people look at me and they're like, you have a wonderful life and everything's sorted and everything's perfect and, you know, lucky you. Yes, I do. But I have had so many struggles and so many challenges and a few real rock bottoms and, you know, moments where I haven't been able to see the way forward. And I think it's really important that I talk about that. I'm not sharing this because why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because I want to encourage you that you can make changes and you can live a better life. You need to have the courage and hopefully and strength, but hopefully me sharing this and me talking about it can help you. And I've been lucky, I've had therapy, but there are some amazing podcasts, there are some amazing audiobooks, there are some amazing free resources to help you get back on track. And I just, you know, hope that this is a little bit of encouragement if you need it. I think that's why I'm sharing this. But anyway, I am sat on my laptop. We're going to do a couple of hours work and then we're going to go for a lovely walk and then watch Gus play cricket. So that is the plan. But I just wanted to share that with you because I think it is really, really important. And I wish that when I was having my struggles that there had been positive people online and online had been a thing to get good from it. And through my vlogs and through Ask Charlie, as well as sharing the homemaking tips and those things, I want to be able to offer light at the end of a tunnel if you are there and if you are struggling and going through those challenges, you know. And for example, you know, last year we made huge change, and I've talked about this already, but it was the best thing we ever did because now things are beginning to fall into place, and sometimes you have to have the courage to make that change and make that decision. And somebody, after listening to me on the radio, has sent me a message and said, you know, I've actually quit my job because I want to work part-time. I want to work for myself because the juggle is too stressful and the stress isn't worth it. And sometimes in life we have to make changes if it's not working for us. So hopefully me sharing this rambling stuff might give you a little bit of comfort, courage, that you can do it too. And if you're not happy with whatever aspect it is of your life, you can change it. And I feel so unbelievably grateful to have Si. He is the most amazing man, and in so many ways. And you know, there are people that will say there's a huge age gap, you know, that's ridiculous, whatever, and are really judgmental about it. But you know what? I've had the best 20 years, and I don't regret anything. He is awesome. And yes, every marriage there are, you know, challenges and there are things that you have to work through, and communicating and talking to one another is the most important thing. But I feel truly, truly blessed that I have such a rock, you know, and I can talk to him about anything, and that is a huge, huge blessing, and I do feel so grateful. But there were a lot of naysayers. There are still some, but I am where I am today because of his kindness and his belief in me, and his love for me has given me the strength to overcome my challenges. I mean, I was told at prep school not to let noise come out of my mouth. And she was the music teacher, the French teacher, and the drama teacher. I was mute for years. I've just been on radio for Women's Hour. Yeah, I was so scared, but I did it. And I came back and said, Si, I want to thank you because I am where I am today because of your love, your support, and your kindness. And he was like, no, darling, you've done it on your own. I was like, I actually couldn't have done it without you. It is teamwork. So, yeah, it's a bit emotional today. Anyway, I am going to do a bit of editing, a little bit of work. I've got a phone call and some paperwork I need to sort out. So we're going to do that. And then go for a lovely walk in one of my most favourite places. And it's so funny, I am literally around the corner from my parents' first home. I did my interview in my boys' school and my husband's old school, and it just feels very kind of, I don't know, special, if that makes any sense. God, I do ramble a lot. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for those of you that actually watch this rambling, whatever, middle-aged woman. But anyway, I have to get on with what I've got to get on with, but I just wanted to share that ramble with you. So I'm walking along one of my favourite beaches in the world with Si, with Lola, and it's so lovely to have this time to kind of reflect on everything that has been going on today. It's kind of been a bit bonkers, very, very exciting, and yeah, it's just so lovely to be up here. And we've just been talking about the fact that although we're away on holiday, it's kind of perfect that we are away, and we've just got this little bit of time that probably wouldn't have at home, and I also wouldn't have so much time with Si if we were back at home, because he'd be in the office, and so it's actually worked out really well. And this is such a special place. If I was a boy, which my parents thought I was going to be a boy, they hadn't got any girls' names, I was going to be Charles Murray after the Murray Firth, which I am beside right now. So this has been a very, very dear place to me all of my life, and it's just quite incredible. Anyhow, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my walk and then go and watch cricket at school, which is just perfect. Another day and another radio station. Today is BBC Radio Sussex, and I'm just doing it on the phone, maybe FaceTime, but I didn't need to do it on Zoom, and actually I think it will be fine here if it's just on the phone. So Simon has gone to get our picnic because we're going on our boat trip today, which is really exciting. I've got Lola down here beside me, and actually I'm editing this week's vlog. But I'm feeling a little nervous. The feedback on yesterday on Women's Hour on the whole has been amazing. Of course, there's going to be negativity, and you know, you get used to that. But on the whole, it's been really, really lovely. And so anyway, I had a lovely evening watching cricket last night. Came back and had a very weak gin and tonic. I don't really drink much, and tried to get a good night, well, an early night and a good night's sleep. Did wake up at 4:30, but managed to get back off. But anyway, I'm going to do a bit more editing until they're ready for me to go live. Well, I've done it. BBC Radio Sussex. Oh my goodness, I can't quite believe it. She was really lovely, and we were just talking about making life easier, organisational tips, getting the children involved, sitting around a table and communicating, that kind of thing. And I felt like she was not trying to catch me out, if that makes sense. But anyway, Simon's going to be back in a minute. He has got the picnic. We are going to go and have a lovely day on the boat, see if we can do a little bit of fishing with our friends, and I can't wait to go and have the sea air blowing in my face and just, yeah, have a little bit of time out.